You know what? Welcome to Chef Nick. I'm such a raw guy, and this is how I am, just blunt and brutal all the time. And you know what? I do got this camera in my hand. See? This guy's looking at you, he's looking at my producer and everything. Hi, Matt.
Hi.
Looking back at me. So this is how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna be cameraman and host guy. So, welcome to Chef Nick. Today on class, this is what we're doing. We got mangoes, woohoo, papaya, yum, apple, oranges, kiwi, and this little nummy delicious guy right here that I love so very much, that's called a rambutan. That's right, rambutan. I just like saying it like that. Although it's not actually said like that, it's more like rambutan. But I just like calling it rambutan because, well, why the hell not? It's a lot of fun. Anyways, back to the tools you're gonna need today. You're gonna need a paring knife, a spoon, a utility knife, and our good old classic chef knife. Well, you know what we do? You know what to do? Get that camera set up right there. Get your knife sharpened. Let's get our asses to class. Let's go. We're running late. Alright guys, first up on the board is going to be mango. So let's go ahead and get to the board and let's get to it. So you see right here on our mango, we have a wide oval shape here, and then we have a thinner oval shape here. This wider side is the cheek sides that we want to cut off. We're actually going to cut this side off and this side off, and we're going to leave this whole piece here intact, and I'll show you what to do with that after we make our cuts. So first thing we want to do, grab our knife, bring it up here to the very top, to the point. You want to bring it over about a ½ inch, ¼ inch. And what you want to do is just make that slice right into there and straight down. Oh man, look at that. That's a beautiful mango if I've ever seen one right there. Alright, let's go ahead and do the other side now. Same thing, up here a bit. You want to just go right into the... Oh man, those two... See all that juice coming out on the board? That's a delicious thing right there. Like I said, this piece here, I'm going to put this off to the side. I'm going to show you what to do with this here in a minute. So now we have our two cheek pieces, sides. What I like to do, for safety, when teaching, get my towel out, put my piece right there in my towel, and I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to score right into this and try and get as deep down as I can right to the rind. See how that shifted on me? That's why we use the towel, because if that was going to shift wrong, there's a chance that that knife goes right into your fingers, and that's not good. That's not what we're doing here. Look at that. Awesome, right? Alright, now here comes the money shot. That's what they call in the industry. And the culinary money shot. Look at that. Chef Nick is happy. Fuck yes. That's just an amazing thing right there. As you can see, I get really excited about doing the mangoes, and like this. It's just something so rad and badass with this. Set this one right up here. And pull the other one out. And now this one, I'm going to do with no towel for all of you advanced people out there. That way you can see exactly how we do this without the towel. See that? And that's such a beautiful thing. Check this out. You know what one of my favorite things is? Boom. Mango grenade! That shit's funny, I know. Whatever. But there you go. Those are the two mangoes there. That gives you your dice. There are grenade pieces. Tear a piece of that off. It's a delicious thing. Put in some tahini. Really good. This is one of those fruits that you can go spicy any way you want to. So let's go ahead and move these off to the side. I'm going to show you what to do with this piece now. So right inside here you see this nice white piece. That's actually the pit piece. We're actually going to cut this meat off around it. I'm going to show you how to do slices. So you want to go straight into it. You'll feel it. And then you want to curve your knife over. You just want to follow that around. I mean, your knife will guide you. Oh yeah. See that? Right along the side. That's exactly where we want that. Whoa, it's going to get slippery. Alright. Grab it by the rind piece again. That way it's not so slippery on you. See how the knife just guides right through it? That's exactly what you want. Alright? That's an awesome piece right there. This here, dip this whole entire thing in tahini, let one of the kids go at it. Good for the babies just to gnaw on it, helps them with teething. Really cool thing right there. And take that piece in half. We're going to take the skin off it just like that. That has a little root piece to it, so I don't want that, and then get rid of it. You see that? You got some dicing right there. Alright, I'm going to put those dices over there. I'm going to do this one whole piece right here in one shot. Get that out of the way. We're just going to go right back over it nice and smoothly. Delicious. And I tell you what, guys, that's how quick and easy, how fast and easy mangoes are to do. It's a really simple thing, guys. Don't be afraid of it, okay? It looks frightening, I promise you. It really isn't, guys, okay? Just have confidence in yourself and you can do it. You ready to get to the papaya? Let's do it. Alright, guys. Papaya's up next on the board. One thing you want to look at whenever you're getting your papayas is the color on it. You want to make sure you have a nice, good golden color. The green is because this is a smaller one. It's a younger one. The larger ones, you really want to make sure that it's like that golden, that nice, good golden yellow all the way through. Be a really nice, good, soft inside. So let's get down to the board and let me show you how to break this thing open. So one of the first things I do, it's just a habit of mine. I always take that root piece off because, well, I don't like to deal with it. You want to bring nice, good C-clamp over the top, knife through the middle. Bring your tip here. Hold your piece and just slide it back. It's gonna feel kind of like the mango. Whenever you slice through it, you're gonna feel like almost that same resistance. And look at all these. These here, I'm gonna get rid of those. It's one for a spoon. So let's go ahead and technical error on Chef Nick's part. Let me reach down here and grab my handy dandy bowl. So we're gonna bring this guy over to here. Check it out. So we want to take our spoon right here and just clear all that stuff out like that. All right. Get all of them guys right out of there. And that right there is how we clear a papaya out. If you would have watched the episodes on melons, this would look a little bit familiar. So let's go ahead and do that one more time. Nice little score side there, and just drag that spoon right back. See that? Easy money. I'm gonna get all those. See that? There we go. Now with these guys, what you want to do is take your spoon. Unexpected. Anyway, and then you want to just go ahead and yeet this seed content too. Don't really need that. So, back to the board. Now we got our halves here. So what we're going to do with these halves, we're going to go right down the center. And this is what we call quarters. Now with those quarters, let's put 3 of these big pieces off to the side, because we're actually going to cut this down even more. So we're going to quarter the quarter, the quarter, the quarter. So now we have our nice good spears. Put them out of the way, and just like we did with the mango, we're going, see that all slipperiness? If it gets slippery on you, take it off, flip it over, take your piece, move it over, and come at this a whole different way. You can come at it like this, you can come back at it like this now if you feel more comfortable holding on to your piece, like I do. You see that? This is why we keep our fingers out of the way. My fingers are up here, not down here, because if they were down here when all that happened, Chef Nick wouldn't have the end of his fingertips right now. Alright? Nice, good, strong hands. Make sure you shimmy your knife back and forth. Okay? Go nice and slow with this one. And whenever you get to the end, shift your hand. Okay? It's a lot more important to keep your hand out of the way than trying to peel up some papaya and then you don't have any fingertips. Okay? Let's get this down into here and slice that back. And again, I'm just going to go ahead and dice right through this. Alright, look at that. So, that's a cool little dice. Another thing we can do with it, actually, now we're going to cut this one in half this way. And then, we're going to take those pieces off. Bring it up. Slice it down. See? One thing I always try to teach you guys. Number one thing I try to teach you guys. I mean, if you know what I'm going to say right now, you're going to say it with me. There's 101 ways to cook an egg. So, with that being said, there's 101 ways to cook an egg, so I'm going to show you 101 ways to do things. I got a whole lot of papaya here. I'm going to show you multiple ways how to peel all this stuff out. Alright? So, now with these pieces, we're going to break them down even more. And have these nice little spear pieces. These are great with yogurt and granolas. Making fruit salad with them. You know what's really cool is I've actually had a papaya and some macaroni salad. Kind of a cool thing that I've seen. It's interesting. I enjoyed it, but. So I mean, you know, you do spears, you do chunks. Let's see. Let's try this way on the peeling. This one's a little bit more careful, right? Keep your fingers nice and tight up on the top. And just follow it down. Boop. See that? But again, that's if you're comfortable holding that top piece like that. If you're not, then don't do that. Let's see. Let's clean this up a little bit more. And look at that. Nice big delicious piece. That's a big spear. See? See how simple this is? Alright guys, it's such a simplistic thing. Don't make it harder than what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and peel the rest of this out so we show you guys how to break it down the rest of the way. See that? No más. And that, my friends, is how we do papaya. Let's get the board cleaned up. Let's move on to some oranges. Really simple, really sweet. Alright guys, so now that we switched over to oranges, this is where I like to kind of actually put this knife away and pull out the utility knife. smaller knife, smaller fruit that I like to deal with, and I'm going to show you 2 ways to do this, and they're pretty simplistic actually. Like I said, we're going to get through these oranges pretty fast. You're going to take that top off, expose a little bit of the fruit, take that bottom off, expose a little bit of the fruit, you score it right down the side there, and with your hands, and look at this. Look how easy this peels off now. Alright? This is honest to God, the easiest, most simplistic way to peel an orange. Anyone that tries to say any otherwise and, oh, well, you need to peel it with your knife. No, you don't. You don't. This is the most simplistic way, easiest way. And then from here, move all this stuff out of the way. And bam, look at that. You just peel it all out. Take that core piece out. That's not one of my favorite pieces. And look at that. Oranges peeled, done upright. That is the easiest way to peel it. Get a knife, cut the top off, cut the bottom off, score it. In fact, let's do it one more time. Make it very quick and simple. Alright? Set. Take that top off, spin it around. Take that bottom off. Take your utility, score it, and don't go all the way through. See that right there? You just want to get just all the rind right there. Alright? And then you take your fingers and you start peeling back where that rind is. And it comes off really easy. Very easy. See that? Rip, rip. All that delicious orange. I love oranges. This is one of my favorite fruits. I used to eat these things like they were going out of style when I was a kid. So again, press your finger in, split it apart. It gives you a little bit of trouble. It's supposed to. They're fibrous. What do you expect? See that core piece? There's always a core piece there. Peel that out, and bam. I mean, guys, oranges are that easy. It really is. Oranges. They're simple, they're easy, they're delicious, and let's clear the board and do some apples. I got something special for you with the apples. Ready? Alright guys, board's all cleaned up. Got the apples on the board now. Utility knife is going to come in handy, and I got a little something special for you. It's one of these things. And let me tell you, what makes it real simplistic and easy is you just put your apple there, put this here, and you simply just press straight down, and look at that. Well, do I really have to go through something else on how to cut an apple? Of course I do. Take this core, throw it away. But I mean, that tool right there is my absolute favorite. I mean, look at that, guys. Quick, easy, no BS, even slices. Why not? Right? Let me go ahead and clear this board up just a little bit over here and place these over here. And now let me show you what we do and how we do it with the knife. The way I like to do this is I come right here where the core is, and instead of cutting it on the centerpiece, I move over a bit, just like we did with the mango. We're going to take that whole side piece right off. And now we're going to flip it over. We're going to do it again. Pretty much the same way that we cut the mango. Go ahead and get rid of that. Now from here, see how easy this is? You'll see that when doing these fruits, you'll see that there's a lot of things that match when doing them. I did the mango the same way, I did the papaya the same way, doing the apples. There's a reason why I also group fruits and vegetables and melons, and yes, this is the reason why I grouped the pineapple with the melons. Y'all know why. The true OG chefs, you know why I did it. But very, very, very respectfully agree that it's not a melon. I don't give a shit. Anyway, so this is the reason why I do this. They group well nice together, and a lot of it is repetition. Because if it's the one thing I could teach you, the one thing that I want to get through your head is, the more you do this, the more you're going to learn, the easier it's going to get to you, and the more you're going to feel comfortable holding your knife around you. So, back to the board. We're going to take this, and we're going to edge our knife right through the skin of that apple, I'm going to take it right off just like that. Take these, dice them up. Now, some of you may be going, well, chef, don't apples turn? They do. I'm going to give you a little tidbit right now. If you have lemon juice out of the refrigerator, you know, in the little squeezer, put a little squeeze in it. You have it in the cap, give a little cap full. That's all it needs. That lemon actually keeps the apple from turning, and it's not going to change the flavor of the apple. You're not going to get a whole bunch of lemon tart all over your apple. It actually cleans and keeps the apple fresh. So let's go ahead and move those over to the side. And you see down here, take these slices just like that, and you got some awesome slices. So mostly all slices, but see how this is all turning right now? This here won't happen if I get these into water with lemon, and you know what? I'm going to prove my point right now, actually. Okay, we're going to do the control. See these 3 apples? See these 4? Give me 1 second. So, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You want to get a bowl, get some good water into it. These I'm going to leave out. These are going to be in water, and just like this, guys. A little cap full. Put that lemon right in there. You know, get a nice bottle of that from your local grocery store. Give that water a little mix up, a little mixy. Get all these things in there and everything. Look at this. Look. You can see almost immediately how much they're helping out. But this is what we're going to do. I'm going to keep these in the water. I'm going to keep those right there. And, well, we're going to let that sit. Clear the board! Alright guys, next up on the board, we got kiwis. These delicious little things. I mean, they pack a lot of nutrients, these little things do. You do not eat the furry outside. Let me repeat that. You do not eat this outside. You don't clean it and you take it off. Just take it off. 101 ways to cook an egg. Argue with me all you want. There is no argument. You like it your way, I like it my way, and you know what? This is the Chef Nick way. Take that damn skin the fuck off. So, down to the board, let me show you how to do this. So, first things first, we want to take that top off, just like we do. You're going to see that little root piece right there. See that? That's also this piece right here. It's going to be a little tough when you get through it, but if you got a nice good sharp knife, you'll go right through it. Right to the other side. Now, this is going to look a little familiar. If you watched that melons class, if you haven't, go back and you'll see this on a large scale. But what you want to do is you want to take that knife right around the curve of the fruit, and you just want to take that furry little brown outside off. Alright. And check that out. It's a cool little thing, right? Flip it over. Double check to see if you have any pieces here you need to get off. It'll come off pretty easily. Look at that. That's a beautiful little peeled kiwi. Put that guy right there off to the side. Let's do it one more time. And take that top right off. That other piece right off. Like I said, you got that nice little tight piece in there. Don't be afraid. And then I'm gonna take these pieces and peel it right off. See how I get that curve up underneath? See that? That way I don't have to go back through with my kiwi and take more off. See that? That's why we do that. I mean, ultimately, if you gotta go back, you gotta go back. It's alright. It's not a big deal. This time we're going to flip her on her side. We're going to roll it whatever way is more comfortable for you. If you're more comfortable coming this way, rolling it along, coming over the top and taking it off, 101 ways to cook an egg. I always tell you that. Whatever is most comfortable for you. Alright? Now, turn that thing right on its side. You want to just straight down. Look at those. And well, guys, that's kiwi. Quick, easy, simple. You want a really defined lesson on how to do all that peeling process? Go back to episode 2, melons. You'll find out exactly what I'm talking about. And then you could fast forward back to this point and do the kiwi. See how I like to keep you all in class? Anyway, clear the board. Got the special one for you. I'm excited. Told you I was excited, right? I forgot to do the cut. Alright guys, so before we get to our special one, let's go back down here to the board. Really wanted to show you guys this. So you see here, look how bad these oxidized. And this is actually just in the short amount of time that it actually took us to, well, slice and cut up that kiwi. Look at that. Look at them. Look how huge of a difference that is from one to the other. Water, lemon, keeps your apples nice. Alright? You believe me now? So, now these ones are like this. We're going to go ahead and just yeet and get the hell rid of those because they're just disgusting. We're going to keep these. On to the next one. Alright guys, so next up on the board is our bonus. This is one of my favorites, rambutan. Rambutan is actually indigenous to Southeast Asia. I actually came across it with a bunch of ladies, awesome ladies that I used to work with over at a certain casino here in Las Vegas. They taught me a lot about this thing and actually how to deal with it, how to open it up, and some really cool aspects about it. So let's go to the board and let's open these up and let me explain some things to you. So I got 3 of them so I could really show you what's going on here. You're going to take one, C-clamp over, and just go put your knife right into it. Alright? Now what you want to do is hold the one back side and you want to roll this, okay, and keep your knife nice and stiff because the outside layer is going to be a little hard. And look at that. That's a pretty cool thing right there, huh? And some people are going, what? Yeah, I love these things. Alright? Now the cool thing about this is, let's get into this and dissect this thing up some more, alright? This thing is like a seed or a giant seeded grape. Chef Nick is having a hard time talking. Alright, perfect. I'm glad that it did it just like this. See right here? This is the pit piece that's inside. This here is like a skinless grape. This damn thing is so delicious. I mean, this is one of my favorite, I guess, to Americans would be an exotic fruit. But this thing is absolutely wonderful. Alright? This is how we open them up. Now that one's all dissected and destroyed. It was destroyed. We're going to go ahead and open up these two because, well, I really want to eat one of these. One of my favorites. Alright? And see, now we're going to do this the opposite way. We're going to C-clamp and roll it backwards. Alright? There's different ways to do this. These are my 2 favorite ways. And whenever you get your shell off, see that? Give it a nice little twist. One piece will come off, remove it. And then you just want to hoax this other one right out of there, just like that. See that? That's a delicious thing right there. That comes out of there. Rambutan. One of my favorites, awesome exotic. Well, that's how that works, and that's how you do that. All right? So, hope you all enjoyed class today. I really did. Lots of awesome fruits, lots of cool things that we did. Remember the apples. In fact, check this out. Little live check. Bam! This is now after we've gotten done doing kiwis, rambutan, and actually, in the process of all this, we took a little 10-minute break. But for real, we did. And look at this. Still nice and white. I wish I could show you the other ones because, well, they're disgusting. They've already been yeeted, as you saw. So, guys, that's class today. I really appreciate y'all stopping by, coming in, checking everything out. Again, hit that like, that subscribe. Really appreciate it when you do. The more those go up, the more I'm going to do, and the more I'm going to keep doing for you. Have any questions? Have any comments? Comment them. Right down there. Comment them. I will get back to you, I promise. And if I don't, well, call me out on it. Real as real can get. So, till next time.